Kitchen floors, something we absolutely must discuss. It's one of the first decisions you will have to make when designing your kitchen, but any designer will tell you that your choice of flooring is a key decision when trying to create a balanced space. So let me start with something a little more traditional, and that would be the wood surfaces. Now, hardwood throughout is one of the most common phrases I hear when it comes to real estate agents and buyers. People love having hardwood on their main floor especially, but there's a lot of controversy as to where do you start and stop with this product and can you run it into the kitchen. So I'm looking at some solid hardwoods first here. A solid hardwood means that the piece is actually milled from one solid piece. It's consistent throughout. Traditionally, this is how hardwood floors were made, and they were laid in strips, could be refinished many times. But in a kitchen area where there's a tremendous amount of traffic and possibly even water spilling over, people are concerned because there can be some swelling, there can be some damage. Now, if maintained properly and with some of the pre-finished products we have these days, hardwood can look beautiful and can work well in a kitchen. But we've seen something evolve in hardwood floors. We've seen engineered hardwood become quite a popular choice. Engineered hardwoods, still true hardwood on top, but in between we have horizontally opposed compatible pieces of hardwood. It is engineered, laminated together. It actually performs better than a true piece of hardwood because it's not as susceptible to water or humidity fluctuations. It comes in just as many varieties, just as many species. The only difference is the veneer on top of an engineered piece of hardwood is thinner. So if you are looking at refinishing it multiple times, you're going to run out of space. So that's something to be concerned with. The other thing that we've seen a trend with these engineered hardwoods is that they are getting wider. Because it is an engineered piece with a veneer on top, you can actually get wider pieces as well. So if you're going to go hardwood in the kitchen, I would typically recommend an engineered product. It will perform better. It needs less maintenance. Now, the other big option people ask is tile. And when it comes to tile, I'm really looking at two specific products. We've got your porcelain and we've got your ceramics. Now ceramics, again, is sort of your lower end, more affordable version. Ceramic tiles, traditionally have come in a square pattern. You now see them more with linen finishes, with wood finishes on them. But remember, all of these products are made of clay. It is fairly brittle if you drop something on it. It can chip. If you're willing to spend a little bit more, which I would recommend doing, I'd at least step up to a porcelain product. Now, a porcelain, again, is a manufactured tile, but it is baked at a higher temperature, it is stronger, and it is consistent throughout, meaning that if you do somehow chip it, because it can chip and break if you drop something hard on it, at least it will be a consistent color throughout and you won't see clay popping through. This porcelain here is actually a polished porcelain in an attempt to make it look more like a natural stone. Which brings me to your next choice, natural stone. Now, of course, we're getting higher and higher end in these spaces, and when it comes to natural stone, you can really go anywhere from slate, which is a very affordable natural stone. It does require a ton of maintenance. It does need to be sealed. It can be very inconsistent, so you're going to get a much more rustic look with something like that. There are also granite and marble tiles. They're also prone to cracking and staining. They can be slippery when wet as well. So with the amount of stuff we drop on our floors, you got to be very careful. I wouldn't necessarily recommend going that way in the kitchen. And something I've started seeing in some amazing kitchens is Cambria flooring. For the same reason Cambria is a great quality option for countertops, it works great on floors as well. Durable, it won't stain, doesn't require maintenance, and the color and design options are immense.